The 13th century was an age of unrest and rebellion in England. Among the weakest and most unpopular of these kings was Henry III. He favored foreign vassals, taxed English lords, and bungled his French campaigns. Now a group of barons led by Simon De Montefort has risen against him. Simon's holdings are split and small, while Henry's forces are large but poorly led. Simon must strike quickly and decisively before Henry can set his house in order.
Since 1258, the monarchy of England has been in crisis. Tired of Henry III's misrule, a group of barons led by Simon De Montefort have pressed demands on the king to limit his power. Until now, the king was not strong enough to crush the barons not arrogant enough to overthrow the king. That has changed. Simon de Montfort can wait no longer. The rebellion has begun.
So as you might have saw, I had to change the default position. So this game allows you to play either side of the conflict. And this one, for some reason, it defaulted to the other side. But like the whole mission is obviously about Simon de Montfort. So I decided to switch over and play this one. The next video will actually have the other side because I did it first. But I mean, to me it just makes no sense for me to play that side when the game clearly is about this guy. Alright. As you can see, obviously maybe they decided to give me the other side by default because it was easier. I don't know at this point. I haven't played all the levels yet. But yeah, so looks like another weird thing is how his land is split. To me, that's kind of unusual, but I mean, I guess if he's like a friend at this point, I mean, I don't know a lot about this whole conflict, but I mean, why would your land have like a piece of land in between your other holdings? But maybe he was just he was probably just a lord before this kind of conflict came into with the House of Plantagenet. I don't know. You saw that I just put it to hang. That it gave me like a noose. Basically, that means that I'm going to, anytime an enemy knight falls in battle to me, I'm just gonna execute them. So I mean, each different level may have like different settings on that, like ideal settings, I guess, like on what you should do. Generally speaking, most of the time you probably want to choose honorable fighting, because that's one of the main things that you can look for in this, like one of the things in this game that has an effect on other stuff. You know? Like even I'm still, discovering certain aspects of the game, but I would say honor is usually the things that you would consider to be positive are generally going to be positive for you. But I mean, if they have a lot of good lords, I guess it would probably be a good idea to execute them. Well, as you can see, he's already stepping foot into my lands. I saw an army come by. I'm still kind of figuring out, like, getting my men together and trying to get some siege. See, this guy, you want to get the best. I have a preference for certain siege weapons, so, there's all kinds of different siege weapons, but I kind of have my preference with trebuchets being the highest. Mangonels, I like mangonels. Battering rams are actually pretty good for the gates. Battering rams are very, very, pretty much, the battering ram is like extremely effective for knocking the gates down in this game. I mean, they pretty much can't stop it unless they have troops that block it off. You can also see that they have that giant church right there. If I put my units in that area, I can claim that that area just by walking into it. The church does not provide any protection for the estate. But what it also will tell me, generally speaking, from the enemy's perspective, is if they have a big church there, it kind of tells me that they're trying to raise their Christianity rating, which means they're looking, and you see they have other churches, meaning they're kind of trying to play the high Christianity rating style. You know, there's other, you can play like the heathen style as well, which that I do know, like, because most of the time keeping your Christianity rating high is actually pretty hard. Like, it's actually probably much easier in my the heathen though is really, it can take a while to get to either position, the high Christianity or the high heathen style, but they have their advantages and disadvantages. You see, I'm going to try to claim that church right now to kind of lower that guy's Christianity, and I consider it a free estate, essentially. If I walk in there and take it, it's unprotected. And they have a lot of units, so they have a lot of different armies split up here. But it looks like they're getting ready to invade. You see, that was a 5-man army, and it looks like they're trying to combine to make it a 6-man army. They're ready to start taking my possessions.
Hunt down the enemy.
See, look, I'm going right for that church right there. Once I defeat that army, if there's no other armies in the area, that plot of land becomes mine immediately. So I'm just looking to see who I'm gonna put there. I always want like a knight there, because they're gonna build a castle. But I mean, you could put a burgher there. It'll give you something too. It'll give you some protection, not as much as a good castle, but of course you still have to upgrade the castle to make it actually good protection. Alright, see, I'm trying to stop that guy. He's trying to march on one of my castles. So my guess is he's, you know, boom, there we go, free estate.
Your steward will not fail you.
Look at this. Oh my gosh. You can kind of tell, like,
we will go.
that I'm getting a lot of priests, but I'm not really putting any priests in there. Yeah, he has some pretty good knights, so slice them up, man. Do you see that one army had 32 knights? That's actually pretty good. Like, really bad, like bad ones have like only like 15, like they have a lot less in each regiment.
Step to it. Move out.
This guy's actually pretty good too, even though he's got 41 peasants. Usually there's like a peasant army. They usually have like siege weapons.
I'll rule in your name.
So
Listen up, you lads.
so yeah, you get peasants, but then it's also like siege weapons will come with them. Look, see, here we go. Look, there's a church.
I shall build a house of God.
Seneschal.
I'll rule in your name.
So I'm going to look up what Seneschal it actually means. Let's see. It's Seneschal, an official in a medieval noble household in charge of domestic arrangements and the administration of servants, a steward or major domo. Okay, interesting. Alright, so I don't know exactly what +2 to Seneschal :2 means, but oh, it looks like my Christianity just got decreased and I've been excommunicated. Frankly, I don't know. I do sometimes judge a book by its cover. That looked like kind of like an evil priest, to tell you the truth. But I mean, I guess nothing indicated that. So who knows? Oh, it just took out, so I guess as a thief, like that guy that I just killed, he owned that plot of land, so they lost that plot of land at least, and it's got raised automatically.
Yeah?
One thing I have noticed is if there's a church in your, like the church is in the same area as where your castle is, it's cheaper to upgrade them.
Aye.
So that is one thing I have noticed. Like this seems to cost more money when there's no church. Yeah, this is my favorite. The trebuchet is obviously my favorite, and frankly, I don't even know why they make anything else.
Yes.
Trebuchets are the best. Like, sure, it's slow. Like, I really wish they did make it a little bit faster. The trebuchets shoot way too slow, but I mean, they can't do anything really. When you use the trebuchet on them, they can do nothing. It just you can destroy entire areas right there. That big, gigantic trebuchet right there. Once it winds up and shoots, they can't stop you at all.
Yes.
Just get to blow it down. Right, you can destroy their castle from so far away that nobody can stop you.
I shall build a house of God. Dead 2 weeks. Move out.
Well, that's actually a big army. 6 companies in that one. That's actually pretty decent size. I have to every once in a while check up on these sieges to make sure that the AI isn't doing something stupid.
Stand clear! Stand clear! Aye, aye. Stand clear! Aye, aye. Put it here!
They keep raising my towns while I'm out here. There we go. Oh, whoa, that's Henry III right there.
March, march, march!
Yeah, stand 2 weeks. We stand 2 weeks.
So they're making a big army. That's why that army right there is big, because they have Henry III in that army.
Oi! On your feet, lads!
Up there we go. I knocked down one of the walls, and then they start marching out. perfect. Yeah, just keep destroying their walls just in case. Just so that they all have to come out. Maybe, maybe they'll just keep coming out and I won't have to do that.
Here! Aye, Commander! On the march, men! On the march, men!
So if you're watching this, you're probably thinking, hey, I'll admit it, I fully admit I skipped the commentary for William the Conqueror. I mean, I'm not going to commentate on every single one. There are certain ones. I think I really just wanted to commentate on this one mostly because of the weirdness of the game deciding to give me the other side as a default. So I'm pretty sure that most people who did this game did the other side. Like they did the one with Henry III, even though the name of the level is Simon De Montefort. I mean, I don't know, like, it's such a weird decision by the game creators to give you the other side as the default.
They're on us! We'll go!
We're under fire!
We will go!
We're being attacked!
Listening? We will keep out the shooting at us!
I'll tell you one thing that I do kind of miss, the numbers from Lords 2. Like, you know, when they told you, like that you could see exactly how much damage your guys were doing to the enemy's army. You know, like they would tell you how many units they have. And so when the archers shot them or a crossbow shot, you could kind of see, like, or like in just in general, or like your knights or whatever is hitting them, you could see how much damage they're doing, which would give me a good estimate of the relative power of the units. Like, you know, it's not that I don't have any common sense, like I can't kind of make some observations about it. It's that, you know, it really helped define the game, I think, you know, like define the strategy in the game. I mean, like I believe it does have some basic countering. So for instance, like your pikemen, or like, you know, the men right here with the giant pikes and stuff, those are pretty good counters for cavalry. That's cavalry obviously is pretty strong. In general, like they're pretty tough. The crossbows are probably still, like they were in the other game, they're probably still pretty good for armored units. But I mean, it's very hard to demonstrate that without, you know, seeing the numbers. And of course, my cavalry is also pretty useful for killing archers. They can just charge into battle quickly and go out and kill them. But, you know, and I'm pretty sure, of course, the peasants are probably still the lowest level of unit. And swordsmen probably tougher, you know. But as I said, as far as there are certain characteristics I have noticed about the different units, but it's hard to define like their exact strength.
Yes. We will go. Listening.
Alright, my men are getting too close, you know, to that area with the archers. I just want them to go back, and we'll just break the, you know, there's no reason for them to do that. So, I mean, I have noticed one thing, that even though each of the units are in regiments, the amount of men in the regiments, once they are killed, they remain that way. So if you lose half of your regiment, That's it. They stay. It'll say that you have a full regiment, but you only really have half of one. Oh, look at that army right there.
Awaiting orders.
They got a decent one. This is definitely a decent size army by them. Gotta be kind of careful because of they got some cavalry.
Move your asses.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to the way the game kind of so now it looks straight up and down, right? But it's not. It's really left. I'm at the left and they're at the right. I mean, I get it. That yellow thing is indicating it, like an indicator, but it's still pretty confusing. I'd have to say, even though it adds a different dimension to the game, I'd still kind of prefer the up and down kind of orientation.
Awaiting orders. Shoulder arms. Awaiting orders. On the march, men.
Here.
Yes. Here.
Aye.
Yes. We will go. I will guard these lands.
Oh
Here.
man, that's the last night I have my roster.
Here. We will go.
Your steward will not fail you.
We will go.
As a general thing, I do like to put a lot of I like a lot of the peasants, make a lot of farms because they're going to destroy some of them, or if I don't have any, if I just want to fill the area with something that I'm afraid, like if I'm going to have a shortage, for instance, of serfs, I could just put like something there. I put like something that I have a lot more of, like the burger, or I could put a burger there, or I could put like some church or something. If I'm pretty sure they're just going to end up knocking it down.
Here.
Here.
Yeah. Of course. Listen. You wish. Ready.
And this army's got a lot of ranged units. Like I have a lot of ranged, which is not as good as it is in Lords 2 because, because of the general charging function, like in the open nature of the battle, right? There's not a lot of complexity to the battle scene here. There's a lot more. There's some complexity, of course, to like the sieging, but most of this stuff is wide open battles. There's not like bridges and stuff. A lot of bridges hanging around here. I don't think that guy's. I don't even know if he's gonna really there to attack anything. He might be just to like raise farms or something, because he's only one unit.
A new city. A new city.
Another weird part of this game is they changed the orientation on you. It was side to side, and now it's up and down.
We will go. For God!
Here.
Here?
Yeah?
We're on our way.
Right, what'll it be?
Move your asses. Your wish. Move your ass. Your wish. Move your asses. As you wish. Your wish. Move your asses. Your wish. Oh, my aching feet. Your wish. Move your. Oh, my aching
So obviously I'm gonna
feet.
probably start. So I don't know. I have a hard time. Maybe I don't know if my vision isn't as good as it should be. I kind of have a hard time telling like what kind of units they have put out here. And maybe when I play it more, I'll probably be able to tell exactly what kind of units they are. I'm kind of looking. I'm like, do they have a bow in their
For
hand?
God!
What do they got? Is that a sword? What do they got in their hands? We're trying to determine like what kind of unit they are. Decide where I can put my units. Like obviously I can tell cavalry, but there's actually different kinds of cavalry.
Listen
There's
up, you louts.
like a light cavalry,
Move your
and
asses.
then there's like a, they call it like the Chevrolet or whatever. Not like the car, but you know, kind of like it's spelled almost like the car. But you know, like, and there's certain levels in this game will have different types of units in them. So like, I'm in England.
Yeah,
When you're in
wish-
England, you have
Move your asses.
archers, but then there's like longbows, because obviously they invented the longbow.
Move your
Kind of a
asses.
big deal. And I think there's other levels that have like different German units, and there's also like as far as there's Scottish units too in the British Isles too. There's like a Scottish units, or I think there's Irish units too, etc. Have like different unique units that you can get. Like, I'm not sure exactly what unit they're engaging with me on it, but what unit is it that's coming at me right here? I mean, I can see they're carrying some kind of weapon, like an axe or something. I don't know. It's two-handed.
Move your asses. shooting at us.
We're attacked!
Like this, the horses are actually running into my pikemen. Great. The horses in the middle. Horses on the side, of course, aren't. So like my base is gonna have a hard time holding here because they have so many ranged units and not a lot of melee units, and I'm using one whole regiment to kill out, basically kill all their archers.
Right, what'll it be? Into the fray, man!
So yeah, my footman just died. That's with the left flank. I just got rid of all of their knights in the middle flank there. I don't think there's any much I can do there. It's time to look out to see what we're doing here.
Under fire.
Yep, it looks like the AI has taken over
Yes,
and
yes.
decided to do something stupid as usual.
Here.
Yeah?
As you wish. On our way.
I mean, I don't like this kind of clumsy attacks. I literally just prefer they just use the trebuchet to take care of all these men.
Take cover! As you wish.
Listening? Of course. We will go.
Swivel up, mates! Stand clear! 1, 2, push!
That victory right there was pretty good. Because, I mean, I forgot what their name was. I spelled it wrong there. I was completely wrong. I thought it was Plantija for some reason. But it's not. But basically that defeat was huge right there. I got tons of loot from that battle because that was Henry the Third's. That was Henry's army, right? Technically, that should mean that I have executed him, but which you would think would end the whole campaign, but obviously that would be too easy.
I shall build a house of God.
And he's got so many different armies. That's why one of my main targets is almost always the village. I'm sorry, like the town. Where they get their mercenaries because they just generate like a million different armies. There we go. Open up that wall so then they can start coming out.
Oi! Aye, Commander.
Now this is weird. So now they changed the angle again. So.
One, two, push!
So my computer just so sometimes when the game like crashes or is like partially crashing, it made that crackling sound that you heard. So that's why I saved it and brought it back up. Unfortunately, after coming back, it didn't save my progress with this battle. Clearly, because I'm very. I had that wall almost destroyed, and now, the wall is completely fine. They're like literally everywhere. Like they have like 10 armies.
Aye.
Here. Form line. Here. Form.
Yeah, in line. Your wish? On your...
Listening. Shoulder to... Yes. Shoulder to shoulder.
What? On our way.
Aye?
More foot slogging.
Yeah?
Here. On the march, men.
Looks like this castle is a little bit more complicated there. That castle is gonna take me a little bit of time to siege it. Because it had all the walls had like catapults on them. This is just a town, but to be honest, like if you're not gonna upgrade any of the areas, like you're not gonna like get a castle and upgrade it, towns actually can have pretty good defense.
Aye.
Oh, I had it on slow there. I mean, the thing is that I know it's bad to have it on slow. It's so weird that there's only 2 speed settings, right? When it's slow, you're better able to obviously control your units, and because everything is in real time, all these things, tons of things are happening while you're in battle. So you want to kind of set things up. Whereas normal is actually obviously not that super fast at all. But when you're thinking about trying to control all of my estates and parcels, normal is actually pretty fast. There you go. If they fall with the wall, they all die. So I think they didn't move their units in time.
We're under fire!
Your wish? We're on our way.
They're moving all their units over.
We're taking... Shooting at
So it looks like they're going to one of the corners.
Into the fray, men! For duty! Of course!
Some of them are coming back. I'm just trying to get rid of the archers.
For duty! Of course! Of course! Of course! We're on our way! Of course! Of course! Of course!
Here! Listen, we will go.
Stand clear!
Here! On the march, men!
Stand clear! Put it here!
What? Time to move, as you wish.
That's a pretty good one. 6 of companies.
They're shooting at us.
Aye. 1, 2, 1, 2, push! 1, 2, push!
Man, it looks like this is going to be kind of a brawl. All their men are moving.
You wish?
Stand clear!
So my honor is kind of low right now because I've been executing people. So what I've noticed about honor is it affects what kind of knights you get. Essentially knights. Actually, I think that's chivalry. Maybe that's chivalry. It could be chivalry and honor. It could probably be both of them. But they both kind of affect what kind of knights you get.
I shall build a house of God. I shall build a house of God.
I mean, I guess everything kind of affects that, but certain traits will have a much larger impact, I guess.
What?
It's like you can have high Christianity or low Christianity, and it affects which knights you get. But I believe from as far as I know, the honor and chivalry seem to affect whether you get knights or not.
What is your desire?
Like the amount of knights you get, and whether you get them, and of course, it will of course affect the quality as well. But still, like it seems like you could have low Christianity, but if you have high honor and high chivalry, you'll still get pretty good knights. You'll get evil knights, but they can still be pretty good.
City. Let's mix it up. On our way. March, march, march. Let's mix it up.
My hard time clicking on this guy. Oh, no, he's probably just here to pillage.
Yeah?
You wish.
Here!
To be honest, I don't really know how to guard my town really well in this. Like what the best strategy is. I think it does depend on the castle, but from what I see, it looks like they're gonna go in the back end of the castle here. So I think I'm trying to protect my little my dwarven guys or whatever. I don't know. Like, are they supposed to be like have dwarfism or something? I don't know why they look that way, but they sit there and they're all hunched over and just shooting stuff, or they're part of your siege equipment. So yeah, my enemy just keeps running to these corners that have the catapults on them.
We will obey.
I put him here.
What? On our way. Ready. On our way.
Oh, wait, Aye, Commander.
I have no normal knights right now, so I can decide what I want to put there. Wait, what? Enemy. Oh, they have his hidden soul. I think they have hidden soldiers underneath it. See, there's 2 flags.
to it. Let's crack some skulls.
Oh, if you insist.
Trying to figure out how I can attract, more knights because I don't have any.
I shall build a house of God.
Oh, they're in the back end right now. I'm not sure what it means to increase the army recruitment.
Mind your ranks. Mind your ranks. Blood and booty. Move out.
Alright, never mind. Lesser Knight. There we go. I mean, even though the Knight isn't as good as a normal Knight, I prefer Fortress.
Your steward will not fail you.
A new city. March, march, march!
Yeah.
I wonder how accurate the portrayals of some of these characters are. Gilbert of Clare, Hugh Dispenser. I know some of the characters in the game are obviously fictional, right?
Yeah.
But I assume some of these people probably exist, and they're actual historic figures from the time. So obviously, the main characters, but I wonder if these are they knew who their generals were and they put them in this game. Just the starting characters, obviously, not the ones that you hire later. Okay, so I just looked up Gilbert de Clare, the 7th Earl of Gloucester, He was a powerful English nobleman, known for his role in the Second Barons' War, which is what we're fighting right now, basically. And he had significant land holdings, including the Lordship of Glamorgan. He was also called the Red Earl. So yeah, that was a real historical figure that they put in there who fought in this war. Hugh Despenser is a real person too, but I'm not sure that this guy was in this war. He said he was an advisor to King Edward I and became the Earl of Winchester. And his son, the younger, also was a favorite of King Edward II and was executed for treason in 1326. But it doesn't say anything about him being in this war particularly. This being a factor. I mean, maybe he was. Maybe I'm just not reading enough about it, but yeah, it doesn't say anything about his role in the Second Baron War.
March, steady, men! Company, march! Company, march!
So I just put, you see, I put my army outside when I think they're gonna win, like a castle siege.
What'll it be?
I'm gonna put an army there to contest it. Right, to contest that territory. Just in case, like they take the castle, they still can't take the estate.
Step to it! Move out!
There's another one.
Follow me, you
Guet
jobs.
de Montefort. So that must be like his brother. Maybe, I don't know. I guess Montefort is probably a location, so.
Mind your ranks! March, steady, men!
There was a guy named Guy de Montefort. Maybe who fought in this war. Maybe that's, I don't know, maybe that's who they're referring to. So yeah, Guy de Montefort was the son of Simon De Montefort, 6th Earl of Leicester, sorry English people, and Eleanor of England.
Company, march! March, steady, men! March, steady, men!
But
Yeah.
Aye. Aye.
so I'm sorry, I'm looking over. I think the army keeps moving. So, yep, they moved to the other corner. Pretty annoying. But they want to fight under one of their catapults, of course.
Yes.
But I don't.
Yes.
Naturally, I don't want to put my men over there. I mean, it would be a different ball game if my my regiment would come back in number. I guess like if they just like regenerated, if you don't, just so long as they don't all die off. But you lose, you can lose almost the entire regiment so long as your knight stays alive. Then that will count as a regiment, right? Even if you only have just a knight in like one unit.
As you come here.
I was surprised. I thought I was going to lose that fight there. That's why I had those units to contest it. But it looks like they didn't lose. It looks like my army managed to repel them.
Move your arses.
Oh, there's Henry right there.
Shoulder arms.
My army. Reforming an army with Henry De Montefort. So I guess he's a son of Simon De Montefort as well. Henry's mother was Princess Eleanor of England.
Right, let's move your arses.
As you command.
Stand to it. Stand to it.
What? On our way.
You'll notice that the lesser knights, they don't even get a last name. William. That's it. You don't know anything about him, his name is William. That's it.
March, steady, man.
And of course, the mercenaries only get the name regular mercenary captain. Veteran mercenary captain. Who cares what their name is? So the AI apparently wanted to go through the castle, so that's why they brought all their stuff through. On the sieges, you can't really rely on the AI unless using certain. I think you can only rely on them using certain tools, right? Like certain siege units are good for the AI. Like you would think trebuchets would be good, but it's only if you have a lot. Obviously, just the trebuchet, they might do it more correct. Might be more correct on that, but I don't know. But usually they just kind of just toss all the units. Well, this is Peter de Montefort, younger. So like all these, I assume that's another son of Montefort here. So yeah, when you're playing, you don't even really pay attention. But right now I'm doing the commentary, so it's kind of after playing, so it's kind of more. It's easier to look this stuff up and see what's going on.
Stand to it.
Let's see who he is.
Company, march.
Follow me. Move out.
So he was actually just a leading supporter of Simon. He's not his son, it looks like. He was just an English magnate, soldier, and diplomat. He's the first person recorded as having presided over Parliament as a parlor or polocator, an office now known as Speaker of the House of Commons. He's one of those elected by the barons to represent them during the constitutional crisis with Henry III in 1258. It should be noted that, I'm reading here, both he and Simon De Montefort were slain at the Battle of Evesham on August the 4th, 1265. But of course, that's not what we're looking at here. This is Montefort taking control here. So the Abbess who were slain later on didn't really get to lead for that long, but that's kind of how it goes when you play these games. You could call it a Game of Thrones, right?
Follow me, you dogs.
But we already have Game of Thrones at home. Lords of the Realm 3.
I shall build a house of God. Yeah, cowards are shooting at us.
I don't even know what they're doing. It's so weird. Like the way the sieges go in this game. Like, what are they even doing? Like, I honestly have no idea. It looks like he was just like hitting the rocks. Like, I don't know.
Aye. 1, 2, push! Swivel a boot! Put it here!
You see how they always just like run to the interior of the castle? And like, I don't know, I don't think it doesn't seem like there's an option to just grab that flag and end it. It looks like they just do this, like this is the AI's natural, like the way it thinks, right? Like this is what it's programmed to do.
Into the fry, man! They're under fire! Being attacked! Stand to! March steady, man! Oh! What order? In line, you louts! Here! On the march, man! Awaiting orders! Form here! Form line! What on our way? Draw swords and fight, men!
Move your arses. Hunt down the enemy.
Move out! Move out! Hunt down, follow me, you dogs!
Like, this mob style just looks crazy, right? Like, I don't know, like, you can't distinguish, like, what's even going on, really. Like, they're just running into the mob.
A new city. Let's mix it up.
I still have no knights. Like, I don't know. I'm hesitant to, I don't know. I didn't want to put a bishop there, obviously, because it provides no protection whatsoever. But I mean, even a burgher can provide some protection, at least it builds a town.
I shall build a house of God.
I mean, it would increase your Christianity rating a lot if you put a church in there, but then you got to put some armies next to it. Otherwise, boom, it gets taken.
We will go.
Like, nobody so easily.
For honor! Of course. For honor!
Step to it.
Your wish. Move your asses.
Follow me, you dogs. Step to it. Follow me, you dogs. Step to it.
No one will stop us. We will go. Crush all who stand in our way. Crush all who stand in our way. Crush all who stand in our way. I shall build a house of God.
Surprisingly, my Christianity is at 4. I mean, I don't know. A lot of times it drops down, like, to 1.
A new city.
Step to it. Follow me, you dogs.
March with stride, men. No one will stop us. No one will stop us. Prepare for march. Crush all who stand in our way.
Step to it. Step to it. Step to it.
Move your asses. Move your asses.
Forward. Forward.
What is your design?
determine what kind of siege equipment I have with each unit one, whether I should send them out to take a castle or not. They're still fighting over here in Middlesex here. I got one knight now, one that's not a lesser knight.
Crash all who stand in our way. Crash all who stand in our way. No mercy, man. Crash all who stand in our way. Crash all who stand in our way. Crash all who stand. Crash all who stand in our way. Yeah?
You wish. Move your arse.
Comrades, forward!
I lost some people. Because, like, there's certain ones will only work with you if you have a certain Christianity level. And losing Christianity means oftentimes a lot of the guys will leave. And you have to get new people.
A new city. You wish.
Crash all march!
A new city. A new city.
I can use this fair maiden to make him stop moving. There we go. That is probably one of the most cheap abilities I've had it used on me, and I use it on others. Like the dallying with fair maiden thing, my gosh. It is horrid. It can last a long time if you can't move your army.
What do you need? Follow me, you dog. Let's crack some skulls.
Work to do.
What? March. Crash all who's march.
That white flag used to confuse me. Like when I saw the white flag over the the castle, I'm like, what's going on? White flag is like the universal sign for like, I give up, right? So I'm like, oh, I think this is over. But really, it only just means that the king, that the person who owned that estate has died. Doesn't mean they give up.
What order? We will go. We will go.
Up, I'm getting, wow, see? I'm finally getting some good knights coming in. It's one of the things in the mid-game, but I'm just going to keep putting burgers in.
We will go.
because I don't have a lot of knights, and I want my knights to be for the estates. You can also see how much money I generate, how quickly they generate with all these different towns. So I'm supposed to select a cathedral or church for the artist, so the artist will like Sistine Chapel it, and they'll look beautiful. Obviously, I want to put it at a place where I think is not going to get razed.
Move your asses.
What? We're on our way.
Work to do. We are already going. Oh my aching feet.
Forward. Crash all who stand in our way. We will obey. We will obey. For God!
On your feet, lad. Get a move on. On your feet, lads.
So we're looking to end this, obviously.
On your feet, lads.
This is about end time. Only 2 more
We're on our way.
towns left.
Aching feet. Oh my aching feet.
Crash all who stand in our way.
Notice a lot of times my chivalry decreases when I buy a lot of mercenaries. I guess it's not very chivalrous to use these guys.
To war. Work to do. We are already going.
Hunt down the enemy.
Work to do.
On the march, men. Aye, Commander.
At your service.
march, men! On the march, men!
Death to the rod out! At your service!
Yes? Take cover!
A seat of power. I will be your man.
I'll build a fort here. Awaiting orders.
At last.
Yeah? We will go. Your steward will not fail you. Your steward will not fail you.
Going to see my true talents, eh? What now?
Forward. Crash all who stand in our way. We stand here. We will go. For God!
A new city.
Your steward will not fail you. Follow me, you dogs. Move out.
Stand to!
On your feet, lads! On your feet, lad! On your feet, lad! Hunt down! On your feet, lads!
Forward. No mercy, man. Step to it. Blood and booty.
For God.
Yeah? What is your desire?
For God. Smite them in the name of the Lord and all his saints.
On your feet, lads! On your feet, lads! Hunt down the enemy! Get a move on!
Smite them in the name of the Lord and all his saints.
Of course! We're on our way! Of course!
Ready.
Step to it. Follow me, you dogs.
Here! Of course!
your feet, lads! On your feet, lads! More foots
To war!
Oi! On your feet, lads!
What?
No one will stop us. Stand, prepare for march.
Eh? Follow me, you dogs!
No one will stop us.
Blood and booty!
Oi!
Smite them in the name of the Lord and all his saints. To war!